All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Mittler Senior Technology. And today we will be discussing entertainment slash streaming services. So today's Sunday, November 24th, and we are starting the meeting at 11:30. All right. Welcome, guys. If you would like to sponsor an upcoming class, email us at info@mittlerseniortech.com. All right. So I'm going to quickly read our mission statement before we begin. It is the responsibility of the younger generation to educate seniors about technology. The goal of Mittler Senior Technology is to cure the issue of social isolation within senior communities and to help seniors feel connected with our new world of technology. Our personalized classes strive to educate seniors on how to communicate with friends and family in the manner in which the world is accustomed to today, and how to use technological tools to enhance and simplify their daily lives. Change the world one senior at a time. All right, so we are actually over 3,000 seniors are educated in 10 different countries, and more than 400 classes are being taught. So it's a very widespread company. All right, so these are our two different classes. So we have the computers basic class, which is a 10 lesson course. It's computer and smartphone basics, right? The reduced price is $7.50 per class. It is recorded and taught by the Jordan Miller himself. And if you would like to sign up for this class, go to mittlersenior.technology/basics class. And then also, if you want maybe a more advanced class, right, and would like to learn a little more, there's a 10 lesson course called The Next Level of Technology Skills, and the reduced price is $10 per class. And it is a recorded class taught by, again, the Jordan Miller himself. And to just sign up, you do mittlersenior.technology/advanced class. So these are, if you want to go beyond these actual free classes on Sunday, you can buy one of these classes. So it's another great way to learn more about technology. All right, next. So if you have any information or you want to sign up, you just go to mittlerseniortech.com. And then again, if you have any questions or you would like to sponsor a class like today, just go to info@mittlerseniortech.com. All right. So today we are going to go over our agenda for today. As I said before, we are going to be teaching you guys about streaming and entertainment. So first, right, we're going to be going through video streaming services like Netflix and YouTube. And then we are going to be talking about music streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music. So you guys have probably heard these before, but we'll really get into depth and teach you guys the fundamentals and how to use them and the great fun aspects about it. All right, so again, these are what we're going to be teaching about: Netflix and YouTube, and then Spotify and Apple Music, which are music streaming services. All right, so first, I would like to call up our first teacher, Daniel Peldman.
Hi, how are you guys? So I'm gonna be going over YouTube, and YouTube is a free video sharing website that makes it easy to watch online videos. You can even create and upload your own videos to share with others. It was originally created in 2005. YouTube is now one of the most popular sites on the web, with visitors watching around 6 billion hours of video every month. So, how to use YouTube? There's navigating YouTube, there's watching videos, and there's personalizing your experience. So we'll go into navigating YouTube first. There's a search bar. Use the top bar to find videos of typing keywords. Video thumbnails. Click images to start watching videos. Sidebar menu. Access home, subscription, and library. Access home would be clicking the top of the button. We'll go into the website after though. Watching videos. Play and pause. Use the play/pause button below the video. Volume and full screen. Adjust around the click and full screen icon for a larger view. Closed caption/CC. Turn on subtitles for better understanding. Personalizing your experience. Sign in/login. Login Log in with with a Google account for subscriptions and save playlists. Subscribe to channels. Follow creators for updates. Click the bell for notifications. Watch later. Save videos to view later by clicking the clock icon. This is some additional info about YouTube. They have safety features and additional features we put into two different categories. There's restricted mode, enable in settings to filter out inappropriate content. Report or block, use the three dots next to the video or comment to remove unwanted content. Additional features. Settings gear. Adjust video quality or playback speed. Autoplay. Toggle on/off to play videos automatically. Sharing. Use the share button to send videos to friends or social media.
So I know that was a lot, and now we're going to go to YouTube and he's going to explain everything that he just said.
So we're going to start with navigating YouTube. So the search bar on the top, you want to click the search bar. Yeah. So that you could type in anything you want to watch. So if you want to watch last night's news or something or anything, you just search up key key words in that video or news today. And then all these videos, all these options come up and you're gonna hover your mouse over one of them to click and watch the full video, and then click and you're gonna watch a full video. That goes into video thumbnails, so you're gonna click the image. The sidebar menu. So if you click the three lines on the side, top left, Evan. Yeah. So that's a sidebar menu. We have the home, and then a lot of people enjoy shorts. So if you would click shorts, it gives you short little videos that you could just keep on scrolling and watching. They're like sometimes funny, they're entertaining. Like this is like a magic person. There's like a lot of different stuff that you could watch. Um, and then if we keep on going to the sidebar menu, there's
Wait,
so many
Daniel,
more.
sorry to interrupt for a sec, but basically what I don't know if you guys have heard of TikTok, but what YouTube has created is instead of watching these like 15-10 minute videos, what Shorts enables you to do is watch these like 30 second to a minute, or even they could be even 15 seconds, and you're able to just scroll through them like so, right? So they're these short videos, short little clips. And so they're different from the regular YouTube videos. They're called shorts, but then you have the actual longer YouTube videos. And for shorts, the only way as Daniel explained, you go to the sidebar, you click on shorts, and all you have to do is you can slide through shorts, you can like them, you can comment. Evan, you want to show them how to like it real quick? There's that thumbs up is to like it.
And when
The-
you like it, it's gonna show you more of those type of videos.
It's another
Like
great point. And then you can dislike if you don't like it. You can also comment if you really wanted to, right? Evan, let's leave a comment. Let's say, um, hello.
share it to your friends also.
Yeah. And then there's the share button, which is another great thing. Because let's say, right, if you wanted to share it with a kid, a friend, right, you really thought it was funny, you really thought it was beneficial, you can send it via WhatsApp, Facebook, you can send it them by email, right? So
Copy a
again,
link and also send it to messages
yeah.
and anywhere you want.
So shorts is like it's really fun, it's short, it's quick. But yeah, it's different from a regular YouTube video though. All right, Daniel, continue.
Okay, so let's go to the home. Actually, let's keep on going to the sidebar. So you can see the history of the videos that you watched, and if you want to rewatch a video or send it to a friend, that's where you're gonna find all the videos that you've watched before. Um, Playlists is just a bunch of creators make playlists of videos that build off of each other. So if you would want to watch a playlist, it would say play all there, and it's gonna be like probably a lesson or something. That's pretty much what it's gonna be. If we keep going onto the sidebar, your videos. This is where you're gonna find the videos that you've posted yourself. It's gonna take you to a separate link, a creator's link. It's probably not. If you're gonna be posting videos yourself, then it's not really gonna be. If you're not gonna be posting videos yourself, it's not gonna be one of the buttons you're gonna be clicking. But No, let's go back to the regular YouTube. No, the other link, the other tab. X out that tab. Yeah. So then watch later is a very, very good feature that I like. If you click that, this is where you're gonna find your playlist of watch later videos. So this is how you set a video to be a watch later video. Is you're gonna go to the video and you're gonna click the three dots at the side of a video, and you could save it for later to watch later category. And that's going to create a new playlist of all the watch later videos that you want to watch later. I like to use this feature a lot because let's say I don't have time to watch a video, I could save it for later. I don't have to keep on looking to find it. So your clips and then subscriptions. So you're able to subscribe to different creators. So here, NBC News is subscribed to this account, and you can see all the videos that they're posted. And let's say you click onto a video. So we're going to go into actually how you play or pause a video. Um, so that full screen, show them where the full screen thing is so that's if you want to make it your full screen. Yeah. And then closed captioning is the double CC over there, subtitles. And if you hit the little settings bar right next to it, yeah, you're gonna find a lot more different options. A sleep timer, let's say you want to watch a video while you're going to sleep and you don't want your computer to stay on the whole time. You could set a timer for it to turn off in that much time. Um, there's the player pause button is going to be in the bottom left of the video. That's you're going to play or pause it. You could pause it. The volume is going to be right there, but we're not going to turn that up really that much. Or we could. That's going to be how you listen to the actual video. So, and then also you could
Daniel,
see,
sorry to interrupt you. One more thing. Also, if you wanted, right, let's say if you didn't want to watch the whole video, but there was like a certain point that you wanted to get to, or you wanted to skip the beginning, as you can hold the mouse on top of that red dot and slide it across that gray bar. So Evan, can you, yeah, exactly. So you see how Evan, we just went from the 1 minute mark of the video to the 10-minute mark. And I really like this feature because, for example, right, let's say if I watched a video and I already watched the first 10 minutes, right? It's a waste of time to just sit there and let the video play out by itself for another 10 minutes, right? You just wasted 10 minutes. There's no point in that. So to be more efficient, what you can do is you take, as Evan just demonstrated, you put your mouse on top of that, or let's say if you're on your phone, you'll take your finger, you'll hold it down on that red button, and you can glide it across that gray bar. And what it'll enable to do is it'll enable you to skip some of the video and get to a part that you want. And so this is
also a lot of also a lot of the videos have different topic topics on the sliding bar. So let's say you're watching something about the news of last night, it will have different subtitles, have different like titles on the bar where you're skipping, on the red bar, the gray bar. So going down to the bottom of the video, you can see it has a title, Nightly News, November 23rd. It has the option to like it with the thumbs up versus the thumbs down. That's what's gonna show you. We went over that, but it's gonna show you more videos versus less videos if you like it or dislike it. The share button's right there also to share it to people that you know who would enjoy this video or find it educational. And the subscribe video button is right next to the profile. It says NBC News. It shows you how many people have subscribed, and it's also showing you if you want to turn notifications on with that little bell. And notifications are gonna give you alerts when they post a new video or when they are going live on YouTube or something like that, if they post another short video versus a longer video. And it has a very good description at the bottom. Here, this video says rain, flooding, and snow. Um, the transcript, you can show the transcript. It shows you their other social media outlets, such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter here. If you want to scroll down, you could also comment. You could look at other people's comments. Happy birthday, Chuck. Other people. Um, you could like their comments, dislike their comments. You could reply to their comments via the reply button. So if you click that, you're gonna type your own message to them, responding to their comment. And on the right side here, you could see other related or suggested videos that you could click onto.
And
It's
then
kind
Daniel, I
of
want to mention one more thing. Evan, if you want to go, can you go to the subscribe button? So once you, and this is a really great feature, once you subscribe, right? So for example, it's a news channel, it's a cooking channel. This is a really great aspect about YouTube. You can click, Evan, if you want to click all that. So as you see, when Evan just clicked on that button, there's all personalized and right? So this is basically, once you click these, that means you are going to get notifications when they're going live, when they first make a video. So let's say if you really love the news, or let's say if you really love this guy who cooks, right? You can click subscribe, and then when you click subscribe, you can then choose whether you get notifications from them. Sometimes you can say you don't want any notifications from them, and then you can also unsubscribe. So Evan, can you show them where the unsubscribe button is? So now let's say if you, and this always happens to me, I'll be watching a video and I'll subscribe to a channel I don't want to. No, it's easy to just unsubscribe. You just click, as Evan demonstrated, you click on the subscribe button, and it's the final option. You just click unsubscribe. And so therefore, you're not subscribed to them. Listen, you could always subscribe to them again right after, right? Like, boom, it's that easy, right? And you can also get notifications once you subscribe. You can have no notifications, but subscribing is really helpful because it allows you to get a notification if you want to. It allows you to get a notification every single time that that person makes a video. So you're always on top of your favorite friend who cooks, right? So another great feature. All right, back to Daniel.
So, and then we went on to player pause feature. Closed captioning is going to be those CCs over there, which is going to give you subtitles. So let's say you can't have the volume fully on because you're in a library or something. You could read the subtitles while it still plays a video, which is very good feature that I like. So the sign in slash login feature is going to be the top right. We already signed in here, but this is going to be if you sign out, you're going to press sign out, and then you're going to get the option so once you click YouTube, it's not going to be already signed in to your personalized videos. And if you want to sign in, you're going to sign in via your Google account. And that's how it's going to recommend videos that you've watched or that you might like and your subscribed creators. We went over the watch to later. Maybe click the YouTube home button. So if you want to go back to anything, you could just click the YouTube button right where the cursor is, and that's going to take you to the home. And then, so it shows you recommended videos also on your home. It's not going to only be your subscribed users. It's going to use an algorithm that's going to say, oh, this person liked NBC News last night. Maybe they'll like this also. So that's pretty much, and if you hit the little bell on the top right, there's a little bell. Yeah, those are the notifications that you're going to be getting from your subscribed creators. So let's say you turn on notifications and your creator that you like and you subscribe to and you put notifications on for posted a video, That's where you're going to find all the new notifications. And it's also for creator notifications. If you create a video and someone likes it, you're going to get your likes there.
All right, Daniel, thank you so much for teaching us about YouTube. If anyone has questions, you can ask at the end. But now we are gonna go getting into Netflix. So I'm gonna go back to slides. All right. All right. So Netflix is a subscription-based streaming service that allows our members to watch TV shows and movies without commercials on an internet-connected device. Netflix content varies by region and may change over time. You can watch from a wide variety of award-winning Netflix originals, TV shows, movies, documentaries, and more. All right, so we weren't able to sign into Netflix today, but I'm going to try to explain to you to the best of my ability. And then also, Evan, maybe we can look up some pictures on the web for them. All right. So first, right? First, right when you get into Netflix, you're gonna have to log in or sign in. Now, this is the thing about Netflix. You have to pay a certain amount per month. You need a subscription. So I don't know if Daniel mentioned this, but for YouTube, it's absolutely free. You create a free account, right? You use your email, right? Your Gmail, whatever, Yahoo, whatever it is, right? So, and then you create a password and YouTube is free. However, for Netflix, it's not a free streaming service. So you will have to pay. Now, the benefit about Netflix is if you do have like a kid, right? You have a friend, you are able to create multiple different profiles on Netflix, right? So you can ask a friend or a kid of yours, right? You can ask them, can I sign in to your Netflix? Now, up to 5 members can be signed into Netflix. There's 5 different profiles. We're going to look up a picture of that on the web for you in a sec, but I'm first going to go through other aspects of Netflix. So first we have the search bar, which is where obviously you can type the name, a movie or a show. Then we have the homepage, which will show you what this looks like also, but this is going to show all the movies. It's like the homepage for YouTube, right? It's a wide variety of shows, documentaries, movies, even games, right? Um, then there are profiles, and this is what I was trying to explain before. Once you buy a Netflix account, you're able to create up to 5 different profiles. So, for example, with my family, I have a profile. My mom, my dad, and my 2 sisters all have different profiles. Now, the benefit to a profile is, let's say if you personally liked movies, right? Or let's say if you were in the middle of watching a movie, you would and you wanted to locate that movie again, right? At the same point that you left off, you would go to your profile and that movie would be right where you had left off. So that's why profiles are very beneficial. Also, for example, right? If you have, oh, perfect. Evan, are we signed in? I guess we're signed in. All right, perfect. So basically, right now, what we are on, this is the profile page, right? So it says who's watching. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. So now these are the 5 different profiles that I was explaining before. So we're going to go into Netflix, right? So we have, this is Evan's mom, his sister, his dad, right? So Evan, let's click on your profile, right? So now, okay, so now we're in Alana's profile. So now this is what the homepage of Netflix looks like, right? Now it looks like a lot, but I'm going to try to break it down for you. So basically at the front, right? And Netflix is obviously trying to advertise. So that front thing, right? Meet me next Christmas. So if we wanted to watch it, we would click play. Okay, that big white button. And so this is how we'd watch this Netflix show. Nevin, can you scroll down? So now, as we scroll down, right, this is the home page. Again, this is a wide variety, right? We have Martha. We have, and as you can see, there's like a topic. And so, for example, this one, critically acclaimed TV dramas. Then we have, right, as you can see, you scroll through it, and it's going to be TV dramas, right? You're going to have The Gentleman, you're going to have Sex and the City, Grey's Anatomy, Bridgerton, right? So these are all TV dramas. Then below it, right? Now, this is another great aspect of Netflix. Once you watch a certain movie, you watch a TV show, a documentary, it's going to give you recommendations. So, for example, let's say because I like this drama, it's going to show me more other dramas. So, for example, right, Evan's mom watched The Diplomat, right? Now, and The Diplomat has to do with like government relations, kind of public relations. Um, and so now it's going to give us other things related to that, right? So it says, as on Evan, can you have hover your, yeah. So it says because you watched The Diplomat. So now it's gonna help. It's gonna kind of personalize Netflix for you. Then it's gonna say binge-worthy TV shows. Binge-worthy is shows that you can constantly watch, right, over and over, which are really fun. Then it's gonna have a today's top picks for you, which are gonna be like very popular new shows that just came out. Then we're gonna have continue watching for a while. Now, this is also another great aspect of Netflix, right? So as I was explaining before, let's say if I started watching a TV series, right? It would be very annoying if I watched that TV series and then right when I swiped out and left the app, it totally forgot that I watched it. But what Netflix does is it saves and it remembers when you are in the middle of a TV series, right? So Evan is in the middle of Outer Banks. He's in the middle of Starting Five, right? So as you can see, Netflix will have an area specifically on the shows that you started and you haven't finished. And it's very helpful because instead of you having to go looking for this TV series or movie, it's there right there for you on your main homepage. Then we have award-winning TV dramas. So as you can see, a bunch of great things on that home screen, right? You have TV dramas new on Netflix. Okay, now another great feature. Evan, can you go to the top? Oh, and then by the way, this is also a great aspect. The top 10 shows in the US today. What Netflix does is, right, there's so many different topics and categories that Netflix gives you on its homepage. But the top 10 TV shows in the US is huge, right? Because, for example, if I'm struggling to watch something, I'd look at the top 10 TV shows in the US today, and I could click on one of those. Okay, so Evan, before we get into kind of the specifics of how to watch, let's show them the search bar. So if you go to the top right of our screen, right? Click on the top right. So boom, right here, right? Let's say if you couldn't find a show on the homepage, right? Because as you can see, the homepage is a little complicated. So let's if I knew I wanted to watch, let's go to How I Met Your Mother, right? Great TV show. Me and Evan. Evan loves this show. So let's type in How I Met Your Mother, right? So now, boom, top results, right? So as you can see, we have How I Met Your Mother. First option right there. So Evan, can we click on the first? Boom. So now we clicked on it, right? Now, you're going to get into this screen. What this screen is, it looks a little complicated, but I'm going to try to explain it. So basically in Netflix, TV shows, obviously, I mean, some TV shows have different seasons, right? So Evan, scroll down. Let's go to the first season. So we're going to click on this gray bar. And once we click on it, it's going to show us the different seasons. Now, again, every TV show is different. So some TV shows are going to have one season. Some TV shows are going to have four. Some TV shows are going to even have 20, right? So Evan, first, let's click on the first season. So we're going to click on season one at the top. Perfect. So now we're in season one. Now, Evan, can we scroll down? So you're going to see that one, that's the pilot. That's the first episode, right? So these are going to show, now that we're in season one, we're not able to see all the different episodes in the first season. So Evan, let's click on pilot. Let's click on it. All you have to do is whether you're watching on an iPad, your phone, TV, computer, you're going to just click on the play button. So now it's taking a second to play. Why it's not working? Try one more time, Evan. Try clicking on it one more time, Evan. The pilot episode. All right, for some reason it's not working, but basically, all you would have to do is you just click on that big white play button, and once you click it, you're in, and you can adjust volume, you can put on subtitles, and then also a big thing on the right of the screen, right? There's going to be an arrow, right? Evan, go to the arrow. Once you click on that, right? This is another great feature. But if you want to, right? For example, let's say if you're going on a long car ride, you're going on a plane, right? You need, in order to access Netflix, you need Wi-Fi or you need cellular, right? You need some sort of connection. However, this is a great aspect about Netflix. You can download the video. You can download an episode or a movie, which is what we just did. All you do is you click on that button to the right of the episode. And once you click down that, you were able to watch this TV show or this movie wherever you are, right? If you don't have Wi-Fi, if you don't have cellular data, wherever you are, you can watch. And this is such a great feature because when I go on long flights and I want to watch my TV shows, the way I would watch is I download, right? And then again, we can rate it, the TV show. We can share, right? Let's say if you want to show a TV show, right? So let's let's rate it that we really liked it, right? Then we can share it. So we can share it right via WhatsApp. We can copy the link. This is another great thing because let's say, for example, I really like the show and I wanted to show it off to my friends or my kids, um, nephew, nieces, right? Let's say if you wanted to show, you'd be able to share the video. All right, Evan, let's go back to the home screen for a sec.
Wait, I gotta interrupt you 1 second. When it shows the red bar at the bottom of the video of the show, that means that means the progress that you've watched the video. So if the bar is fully complete, that means you've already watched that show, that episode. It's a good feature, so you know what's your
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, perfect, Evan. Thank you for that. Yeah. So right once you're watching a TV series, right, you don't want to be watching the same episode multiple times. So what you're able to do is you're able to see which episodes you've already watched. So that's another great aspect. And then we can't show this today, but basically once you finish an episode, there'll be a button at the bottom that says next episode. And once you click on that, it brings you directly to the next episode. So Netflix, they do a really good job of being able to just constantly binge watch a show. And then so let's X out of this for a second. And let's go back to the home screen. Let's click that top left button. Let's go back to the home screen. Perfect. Okay, back into the home screen, right? Now, this is another thing. What you're able to do is you're able to click on like movies at the top, middle. So now what we've done here is, right? Let's say if you don't know what movie you want to watch, but you want to specifically look for movies, you're going to click there's at the top of Netflix, there are going to be these categories. So you're going to be able to click, right? Let's say now the home screen again, it's kind of complicated. So to narrow down your home screen, we just clicked on movies. Now, what this is going to do is this is going to enable us to specifically look at just movies. So let's scroll down through this, right? Scroll down on this page. So now this is going to only show us movies. So it's going to be today's top picks for you again, right? It's very similar, except the previous homepage that we were on was showing us everything. It was showing us movies and episodes. It was a little complicated. So to narrow down our options, we categorized our homepage specifically into movies. And so all you would have to do is just click on, it's going to be at the top and you're able to just click on movies. So, and then Evan, let's click on my Netflix also to show them that on the bottom. Yeah, perfect. So what this is doing, right? Once we click on my Netflix, we're able to see, right, what shows we've downloaded. This is how you access your downloads. So as I explained before, right, when you don't have Wi-Fi, when you don't have cellular data, you're not going to be able to access your TV shows. But if you download, you are, and this is where you find that episode you downloaded, right? And then it's going to give us notifications, right? For example, let's say if we really liked this show, there'll be an update of, oh, there's a new season coming out. Evan, let's scroll down. Also, so this is going to be TV shows and or movies that we liked. So as we showed before, right, we can see which TV shows or movies that we liked, right? So as I showed before, you can like TV show or movie, and it'll show which one. So let's say if you wanted to rewatch, instead of having to search up the name, you can just go to My Netflix, and it'll show you the things that you liked. Another thing, My List. You can add, let's say if you wanna, you right now you're currently too busy to watch a series or a movie. What you'll do is you'll just click My List, and you'll be able to go to this list later. Yeah, so as you can see, Evan just demonstrated, if it's the left, it's the My List, it's plus, right? Yeah, boom. The thing that Evan just circled. Once you click that, it's added to your watch list, like in YouTube, right? Let's say if you can't watch it now, you can click, it's technically like a watch for later list. And so now this A Man on the Inside is included in our list. Now, a quick thing also, right below it says A Man on the Inside, it says when it came out and the amount of episodes. This is another great feature, right? So Evan just circled it. What it's rated. So for example, let's say if you're watching with your kids or your grandkids, right? It says TV 14, which means this is a mature, right? Maybe and it could be inappropriate, but it's gonna say what it is rated and also what it is ranked. So it says also top 10, number one in TV shows today, right? It says it's gonna say how many episodes. So this is only 8 episodes. It might say 4 seasons, right? But that's another great, it gives you a little intro and gives you some information on the show. Evan, let's X out of here for a second. And then again, right, we're gonna see trailers we've watched. And then again, the continued watching list. Again, I think this is the most helpful aspect of Netflix because it shows like if you're in the middle of the show, right? It brings you to the next episode. And then we have the recently watched, which is another great feature. And then Evan, let's go to the news and hot feature. This is like a newer feature, but what this is going to show us is it's going to show us maybe the things that are coming soon, what's everyone's watching, um, what's coming soon, right? Again, this is you can see the top 10 movies, top 10 TV shows. This isn't such an important feature. It's cool, right? We can see what's coming soon. Evan, let's scroll down a little bit. Yeah, so we can click remind me. And so, all right, so this is coming December 4th. So if we click remind me, therefore on December 4th, it will remind us, oh, this TV show is coming out now and you can watch, right? So it's very helpful. And you're able to know when it's coming out. All right. So that was it for Netflix. Again, me, Daniel, and Evan all love Netflix. We use it a lot. It's a great time and form of relaxation. But yeah, really great streaming service. All right, Evan, let's head back to the slides. All right. So now, Evan, go back real quick. Yeah. So here. So these are going to be um how much I think this is specifically for Netflix. Um, but this is how much you have to pay. So if you want the basic Netflix, right? Basic Netflix account, the monthly cost is $10, right? The number of screens you can watch on at the same time is going to be one. The number of phones of tablets you can have downloads on is one. Now you can have unlimited movies for the basic. Now I have the basic, I'm pretty sure, but you can still watch unlimited movies, TV shows, and mobile games. You can watch on your laptop, TV, phone, and tablet. HD and Ultra HD are not available. But if you want that, you can go to the standard. So for the standard, right, the monthly cost is a little more expensive. It's gonna be 1549. You can watch two different screens at the same time. Number of phone and tablets you can have download on is two. You can have unlimited movies. Now, another great thing is that if you the one similarity between the basic, standard, and premium is that you can watch wherever you want and they are always able to have unlimited movies. So let's say if you didn't want to, you wanted to save some money up, you don't have to buy the standard or premium. Standard or premium gives you other beneficials, right? So for example, for the premium, which is 20, it's a little more expensive. You can watch on four different screens you can have downloads on four different tablets or phones, right? They have HD available and Ultra HD available. So now all these are necessities, right? You can buy the basics and still have unlimited movies, unlimited games, unlimited TV shows, right? So you don't need to buy the standard or premium, but that's up to you. We're just here to give you all the information, and it's your decision on whether you want to do the basic, standard, or premium. But again, very some useful information. All right, Evan, let's go next. Okay, so we just explained to you streaming services. So now we're going to get into music streaming services. Okay, so this is how you're going to listen to music. So Spotify is a popular streaming service that gives you control over your listening experience. There are two different versions available. So again, this is very important. YouTube is free. You can buy YouTube Premium, which gives you some beneficials and some extra aspects if you wanted to. For Netflix, you need to buy it in order to use it. You have to. Either whether that's the standard, that's the basic, or that's the premium. You need to buy a subscription. For Spotify, on the other hand, there's a free version, right? And there's a premium version. Now, the free version, you're able to listen to music. Of course, you have to create a login, right? Because that's how you have to use all these services. You need a login and a password. And then there's the premium version, which costs $9.99 per month. Now, I'll get into the premium version later, but Evan, let's go to the next slide. So now I'm gonna give you a quick thing about I'm gonna give you a quick agenda about Spotify. So first, we're explaining how to navigate Spotify. So that's I'm gonna show you the search bar, homepage, library. As you can see, right, with all these streaming services or these services in general, there's gonna be a lot of similarities. There's gonna be a search bar, right? That you're gonna have to log in, you're gonna have to sign in. Then for playing music, we're gonna show you the pause and play. We're gonna show you the skip or rewind. We're gonna show you volume control, which again is very important when you're listening to music because it's all about hearing. And then there's gonna be personalizing your experiences where you can create a playlist. You can like a song, and then there's a Discover Weekly aspect, which is great. All right, Evan, let's go to the next slide. And by the way, of course, we're gonna go into Spotify after this to show you really what it's like navigating it. All right, so some additional info, right? There's going to be a There's some safety features with explicit content filter, there are private sessions, right? There's offline mode, lyrics display, and crossfade. So Evan, let's go into Spotify right now to show them what Spotify is actually all about and what it's like navigating through it. All right. So we are now on the main Spotify page. Okay. So now Evan has Spotify Premium. Now with Spotify Premium, it has a bunch of great aspects to it, right? So again, there's gonna be no ads while you're listening, right? So in between songs, you might have ads. The free version also you only have up to 5 skips per day, so you can't only skip through songs. I think you have a limited amount of playlists that you can make. But if you buy the premium for $10, which is totally up to you, you are able to have unlimited skips. You can have unlimited playlists, right? You have everything. So now we're on this main page, okay? So it might look a little confusing, but again, this is the home page. So now, Evan, let's go. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll through the homepage a little bit. So as you can see, there's a part that says made for EJ Bourkoff. Now, what this is again, so as I was saying, there's a personal part of Spotify. So Evan has been listening to music over the past couple of days. Now, Spotify is gonna recommend it based off of what as Evan's been listening to. He's gonna give us some options. So Spotify is gonna give us daily mixes. This is a little complicated idea, but basically what it is it's gonna take all these different songs that Evan's listened to, and it's gonna create a daily mix. So Evan, let's click on one, right? So Evan, this is Drake, Lil Uzi Vert, and Noah Kahan. So Evan has listened to a bunch of these different guys, and it's going to create a playlist. Okay. So now that we're in this playlist, what we're going to do is, Evan, let's click on a song. Let's click on like headlines. Let's click on headlines. All right, perfect. So now that we've clicked on it, now it's playing. Okay. So once it's playing, right now, as we can see that this is the song that's being played. This is how you access and play it. And so Evan, let's click in order to play the music, we have to click on that big white button. So Evan, let's click on it. Okay, so now once we've clicked on that and you see that it's unpaused, now it's playing. Now, a couple great features. Once you're playing this song, you can skip through it. Again, similar for YouTube. Evan, let's show them how to skip through the song. You're gonna click on that big white dot and you're able to skip through the song. Okay, so that's how you kind of skip through it. Now, next, if you don't like this song, there's going to be right next to the play button. Evan, can you circle? Let's circle the if you want to skip the song and go to the next song, you click on this. And so this is how you go forward or back. So let's say if we don't like this song, we're going to click that button and either we can go back to the song we were just listening to or we can go to the next song. Um, and then another great, Evan, let's go back to the homepage. Okay, so once we're back on the homepage, another great feature about Spotify is there a spot podcasts and audiobooks, which are again another great feature. And that's at the top. I mean, if you want to circle those. Yeah, so that's again, as I was explaining before, that's how you could go to podcasts or audiobooks. And then one more very important thing, Evan, let's scroll back up to the top of the homepage. So now at the top, right? So you can see all the grass playlist, the ball playlist, sports pump up music, right? So what Evan has created is if you like a song that you're listening to, you can add it to a playlist. So Evan, let's click on the ball playlist, right? So Evan's a really great ball player. Now when Evan's playing basketball, he doesn't want to listen to Katy Perry. He doesn't want to listen to Mozart, right? He wants to listen to some hype music. So what he's going to do is he's going to search up songs that make him excited and very hyped to play basketball. And now what he's going to do is he can rest. And so, yeah, that another way you add to that playlist is right. There's this button where you're just going to click and you can basically add any song you would like to this playlist, right? So for example, let's add like a J. Cole song, right? So we can look up any song we want and just add it into this right this playlist. And so we'll click on that add button right next to it. And that's how you add to a playlist. Right, Evan, let's go out of this area right now. So we just added it to our playlist. Now, as you can see, right, another great thing about a playlist is it's annoying to constantly have to hold your phone and click on what song you want next. So what a playlist does is, right, whenever he's playing basketball, he can put down his phone and not have to worry about what song is playing next because he created a playlist. And so he's created this playlist for himself. So he knows what songs are on this playlist. And so as what's Evan's circling right now is the shuffle button. This is going to shuffle the songs. So once one song is finished, Evan doesn't have to touch anything. The phone will automatically switch to a next song. You do not have to physically click it. Now, if Evan doesn't like the song again, he can skip it. But again, he can just leave his phone to the side, get in his AirPods, play ball, and not have to worry about going to the next song. Because once one song is done on the playlist, a next song will come up. And Evan has specifically put that next song on this playlist because he knows that it'll fit for him. So it's just another great aspect to Spotify. But that's Spotify again, another great streaming music streaming service. All right, so next. Now let's go to Apple Music. So Apple Music and Spotify are very similar. I'm gonna go through Apple Music really quickly because they are very similar. They're both music streaming services. They're both music services where you can listen to music. Evan, let's go back to the slides real quick. But yeah, so I mean, just a little background on Apple Music. It's very similar, right? Um, just it's very similar to Spotify, just what you'd rather have. Evan has Spotify. I have Apple Music. Again, Apple Music, you will have to pay for a subscription or to listen to songs. Okay. So now again, now we're in the home. Now they're a little different in this aspect. So the home page, right, is going to show us some recently played, some top picks for us, right? Evan, let's go to browse. Now this is on the bottom. If you want to browse through some songs, it's on the bottom, right? So we see the best of 2024. And a very important feature of Apple Music is its bottom, as what Evan just circled in blue, that bottom area. That's gonna be the radio, that's gonna be our browse, it's gonna be our home, that's gonna be our library. Okay, so as you can see, home is just again similar, very similar to Spotify. It's gonna show us the things we recently listened to, and some songs that maybe Apple Music is recommending us, but another great feature. Okay, Evan, let's go to library. So now we just clicked on library. Okay. So now what library is, again, the word playlist. This is again what I was explaining before. Very useful things about Spotify and Apple Music is the fact you can create playlists, right? You can add songs to a playlist and you're able to then put your phone aside, right? And let's title this playlist MST, Miller Senior Tech, right? So now let's click create on the top right. So now we've created this playlist. Now we have no music in this playlist yet. But again, what a playlist is very helpful for is you can put your phone down and we can have specific music for a specific time. So as I was saying, Evan likes basketball. He create a basketball playlist. We're going to create a Miller Senior Tech playlist. So someone name it. What is someone's favorite song on this Zoom? Raise your hand. What's someone's favorite song that we can add to this playlist? Does anyone have a recommendation on what song we could add to this playlist? Anyone? All right, I'll pick a song. Let's pick Evan, you pick a song to add to the playlist. So we're in order to add a playlist, by the way, yeah, let's add Party in the USA, right? So what let's click on that. Now we've just added it to our playlist, right? So now we have two songs added to our playlist, and our playlist is called MST, right? So now in order to play, we can just click in order to start the playlist, instead of just clicking on a specific song, we can click on play. Evan, you want to click on play real quick? So now that we clicked on play, we have a song playing. Now, Evan, let's click on that. Let's click on the song to show them the big screen of the song. Yeah. Okay. So once we've clicked on that, right, there are two different ways you can listen to the music. Either you can go into what we were looking at before, or you can follow along like this. Now, once we have this screen open, right, we've swiped up, we're able to see the lyrics, but then also, Evan, let's show them how to pause. Let's say if we wanted to pause it, right, we just click on that big again, and now it's paused, right? So it's that big white button in the middle. Now, again, as I was explaining before, now what Evan just circled, that's how you play. But as I was explaining before, you can skip, right? So Evan, circle the skip and go back. Those two buttons are how you skip and go back. So now we just went back to the perfect, which is another song in our playlist. And then Evan, let's show them how to adjust the volume, which is going to be at the bottom right under the pause and then the go back or rewind. That's how you, right there, that bar right there is how you adjust it. But you could also adjust the volume on the side of your laptop or your phone. But again, another great feature. Trying to think, is there anything else we want? Oh yeah, let's go to the search. Evan. Let's get out of this for a sec. Okay, again, right next to library at the bottom right corner. Evan, let's circle that for them. Yeah, so right here, again, very similar to Spotify, Netflix, and YouTube, there is a search bar. So at the bottom right, you're gonna click on search, and this is gonna show us where we can search up whatever song we want to. So Evan, let's look up the song. Let's look up the song Domino, right? So we search up this song. It's gonna show us now. There's multiple different songs called Domino. But we're gonna have it's Domino song by Jesse J. We have a Domino song by Stray Kids, right? We have a sped up version, right? So there are multiple different kinds of um dominoes, but right, whatever we can pick whichever one we want. There's also a domino artist, so it's gonna show us a lot. It's gonna show us songs, artists. But again, the search bar is another great feature. You can also type in lyrics, right? So, for example, let's say if we got the name of a song, but we want to put in lyrics. Let's put in like YMCA. Let's say if we had no idea what YMCA was called, we can just put it in. Let's plug in YMCA. Boom, right? So now if you had no idea what was why the YMCA song was called, you can just click and search up the lyrics for it, and YMCA will come up. So again, it's another great feature because when I forget the name of the song, but I know the lyrics, and I'm like, oh, what's that one song that goes blah blah blah, whatever. You can search in the lyrics, and it'll come up. And again, let's say if you know that YMCA is an artist, Evan, let's click at the top because there's going to be an area of top results, but then there's specifically artists that you can look up that are called YMCA. There's specific albums, songs, or playlists. So again, if you just want YMCA everything, you can click on top results. If you want specific albums that are called YMCA, you can click on that. You can click on songs that are called YMCA or playlists. Again, very great feature because let's say if you know that there's not a song called Lil Baby, but there's an artist called Lil Baby, you can search up Lil Baby and you can click on artists and they'll come up specifically artists named Lil Baby, no songs or anything. But that is Apple Music. Again, it's another great app. And let's go back into the slides. All right. So that was Apple Music. We just did Spotify and Apple Music. So now I'm gonna make a couple announcements. So please remain on the Zoom until the end of the announcements. We hope you all enjoyed today's class. Thank you to all members involved. Evan, everyone shout out to Evan and Daniel Peldman. They did a great job today. Right now, let's say if you were a little confused on what we went over today, and you didn't follow along so well, you can go to our YouTube channel because every single one of our classes is recorded. And again, we explained to you how to use YouTube today. So you just go to YouTube, search up this streaming services and entertainment, and you can rewatch me, Daniel, and Evan explaining to you all these different services. Again, if you have any questions, go to info@millerseniortech.com. And again, make sure you follow us on social media at Miller Senior Tech. A great way to stay on top of Miller Senior Technology for any announcements or any new features. Let's go to the next slide, Evan. Okay. Again, as I said before, I'm going to reinstate this, right? We have two different classes. If you want more hands-on, right, we have a computers basic class. We have an advanced computers class. Again, you would have to pay for both. But in order to sign up, you go to millersenior.technology/basics, or for the advanced class, you go to millerseniortech.technology/advanced class. Again, this is more hands-on, more specialized, and more specific. And the class today is, of course, it's free, right? We're teaching you how to do this, but these classes are recorded and taught by the Jordan Miller himself. Let's continue, Evan. Okay, right, and then again, this is what we did today, right? There are fully live classes on Zoom, which is what we did today, right? There are special standalone classes. We teach a variety of tech topics. The frequency is 1 to 2 classes a month. It is taught by the members of Miller Senior Technology team, which is me, Daniel, and Evan. There's no registration or cost required. Everyone here is welcome, right? Again, sponsorships. We'll be offering sponsorships opportunities for each one of our live classes at $50 per class. And this enables us to teach you guys, and it keeps the company running. And it enables us to teach you guys about technology. Again, it is a great opportunity for our most dedicated students to contribute to our program and mission. And our next live class will be, we'll have to decide when that is. And if you have any information, if you want to know anything, right, and you want to sponsor a class, you just reach out to info@millerseniortechnology.com to sponsor a class. Again, it would be greatly appreciated. Of course, we're not forcing you to do it, but if you want to, it would be a great opportunity. Let's go to the next slide, Evan. All right. So now we have the different aspects of Miller Senior Technology. So we have the group classes, which will come to your senior center, nursing home, or community center, or in person, or on Zoom, and to offer our world famous classes, right? We have private lessons, right? Which if anyone really needs help or wants to learn more about a specific aspect of technology or an app, right? There are private one-on-one lessons with a Miller Senior Tech team member to answer all your tech-related questions, right? So this is a little more hands-on. We're right next to you. We're in person. Then we have Tech Tip Tuesdays. These are really fun, right? Everyone on the MST team creates Tech Tip Tuesday, which are quick 2 to 3 minute videos on cool little features about some familiar apps, right? Which is another great thing. And you join our email list and follow us on social media to receive our free weekly clips on Tuesday afternoons with useful smartphone tips. Let's go to the next slide, Evan. All right, and if you for any more questions, please visit www.millerseniortech.com. And if you have any questions, again, feel free to ask us any questions email us at info@millerseniortech.com. Let's go to the next slide, Evan. Perfect again. And everyone, thank you so much for coming today. We appreciate it. Again, we love teaching you guys about technology. That's our job to help you guys. Again, if you have any information or you want to sign up for anything, go to millerseniortech.com. If you have any questions or, again, you would like to sponsor us, just go to info@millerseniortech.com. Again, two very important emails and websites to know about because this is how you access everything that's Miller Senior Technology. But again, everyone, thank you so much for coming today. We appreciate you guys coming. We love teaching you guys. And tune in for more updates, Tech Tip Tuesdays, and our next free class. So everyone, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you guys for coming.